Do you want to see and hear the golden age of comic books sci-fi, Avon 1950, Strange Worlds #1, Kenton of the Star Patrol, 8-page story, The Corsairs from the Coalsack? If so, watch this video. To make it easy for the viewer to enjoy the story, the pages will slowly scroll by while the word boxes and bubbles will be narrated. For page 1, the atomic bombs that fell on Hiroshima and Nagasaki in 1945 were the opening thunders of the atomic era, culminating in 1962 with a rocket landing on the moon. In 1977, man set foot on Mars. A century later, on Alpha Centauri, the nearest star. By 3750, many star clusters had been explored, their planetary systems joined with Earth Federation. To police this vast area of billions of miles of empty space, to guard the treasure-laden cargo spacers, the Star Patrol was born. Dave Kenton was a Star Patrolman. His hand was adept with sword and gun. He was ready to die in order to smash the power of the Corsairs from the Coalsack. For years, a horde of ruthless pirates from that strange black blotch of space mankind has called the Coalsack since 1950 have been raiding the treasure-heavy spacers. Heave over, boys. We're almost above her. The screams and moans of their victims sounded for a time above the whir of the pirates' beam guns. And then silence fell, and the looting began. Surrender now, and you live. Fight and die. For page 2, on the tiny planet of Flail, hundreds of light years from the Earth, young Star Patrolman Dave Kenton receives word of the space disaster. The Coalsack pirates again got the annual medal run from DeBeb. 3 billion credits worth of gold and platinum gone. Just got my orders, sweetheart. I'm rocketing up tonight. Sealed orders to get those pirates. One man against a fleet of space rovers? The higher-ups think one patrolman might go where 1 million couldn't. Sounds like a good idea to me. Now, lift your arms slowly. You're no bellhop. Not exactly, sweetheart. Get over there in the corner. Turn around, face to the wall. I want your passport. Nobody takes. I don't want to shoot, but I'll have to. I'm sorry, patrolman. That powder pellet will let you sleep for a good 12 hours. But you'll be all right. 12 hours later, Dave Kenton is dragged before a livid superior officer. Patrolman Kenton, I ought to have you ray-beamed out of existence. You let a girl make a fool of you. She took your space passport and credentials. She'll paste her own picture over yours, of course. And she's gone to the pirates with them. For page 3, with fingers that shake with rage, the commanding patrolman rips the insignia of the patrol from Kenton's chest. I'll break you instead. Dead, you might forget your disgrace. Alive, you never will. For days, Dave Kenton lost himself in the spaceport taverns, where goblets of spiced Flayland wine helped him forget. But one morning, busted. I guess everyone's heard about my disgrace, even those Coalsack pirates. Hey, that's an idea. Maybe if they've heard of my disgrace, they'll believe me when I say I want to join them. Seconds later, as a mechanic shouts and yells in fury, Dave Kenton, disgraced patrolman, rockets up from Flail. Man can't even take time to grab a sandwich. Come back here, you canary-yellowed imp of Hades. I dare you, I dare you. Onward, through the black depths of interstellar space, rocket jets blasting a red trail in his wake, Dave Kenton hurtles onward. And then, on the radar screen, he picks up the faint signal of a distant space battle. Moving slowly, he noses a path between the struggling ships. Clad in a spacesuit, he abandons ship. Made it, just in time. I can't help those poor devils the pirates are after. But in the confusion, I can lash myself to an outlaw ship. When they go into the Coalsack, they'll take me with them. For page 4, the pirate ships move off with their loot. Hours later, the sharp noses of the spacers nudge a path into the black blotch of the Coalsack that lifts and parts at their approach. If I could learn where those machines are, stop them for a while, long enough to send some sort of signal to the Star Patrol. Above the vast landing fields of the pirate fleet, Kenton cuts loose his grip hooks and slips downward on anti-gravity power. I'll mix in with the crowds. I won't talk to anybody for a while until I make sure of just what goes on in this place. And then, suddenly, at a busy street intersection, it's Maeve, the bellhop who blasted me with a KO pellet. She came in here. I saw her, but now she's gone. Abruptly, the house lights dim. A pale beam of luminescence cuts the smoky air. For page 5, with trembling fingers, Dave Kenton downs a glass of heady stirrupous juice. Maeve is a flame of brilliance as she dances the forbidden dance diable. I don't get it. If she's working with the pirates, what's she doing here as a dancing girl? She sees me now, and she knows me, and she's scared. As he carelessly catches the scarf, his fingers touch the crisp stiffness of a tiny slip of paper. A note. She says to meet her in the alley after her dance. This could be a trap. I'm so glad you came. I saw you following me. I wrote the note and brought it with me on the floor. Listen, sister, the patrol busted me on account of you. I ought to wring that pretty neck. I'm Maeve Malloy, space reporter for the Star Rover. I wanted to break the inside story of the Coalsack pirate hideout for my sheet. Now that I'm here, I don't know what to do. I can't get out. In the Temple of Machines, there are engines that throw a force field all around the Coalsack. No ships can go in or out unless the force field is lifted. And to get out on one of their ships, you must be a pirate. As Kenton and Maeve speak in low whispers, a man's eyes light up grimly at sight of them. And now the worst. I think they've caught on to me. I've been ordered to dance for them at the Temple of Machines. I'm afraid I'll never come out alive. For page 6, I've been hunting all over for you, pretty one. Balda is lonely. Come back to my table. Oh, keep those paws to yourself, space rat. Come on, Maeve. Let's clear out of here. You don't know what you've done. He is Balda, pirate captain. He'll have the city guard on our necks before morning. There's only one thing to do. Keep that dancing date. Take me along as your accompanist. Once inside the Temple of Machines, I'll try to smash the force field engines and then signal the Star Patrol. But first, where are my credentials that you stole? This is what I want, this rare patrol jewel. It's found only on Rigel's 7th planet. It's tuned to our sets. All I have to do is talk into it. It beams my voice into patrol pickup sets. Next night, Kenton and Maeve Malloy enter the Temple of Machines. Shortly thereafter, you dance for them. I'm going below into the engine rooms to find and smash that force field engine if I can. Dave, be careful. Those lower corridors are well guarded. For page 7, while the orchestral drums throb overhead, Dave Kenton moves carefully along the tunnels of the lower floor. It's Balda, the pirate I tossed around last night. If he sees me, I'm a goner. Seconds later. Got to silence them. Can't take any chances. Their handguns will come in handy. Guard by guard, Dave Kenton moves closer to the hum and throb of the mighty engines. At the entrance arc of the machine room, the last guard drops without a sound. As blackjacks. This is it. Now to find the central dynamos, rip wires, blast holes in the generators, smash the distributors. At that moment, funny, I'd have sworn I noticed someone out of the corner of my eye. Still, I was in such a hurry to see Maeve dance. Perhaps I'll have a look below, just in case. Speaking swiftly into the tiny Rigel jewel, hoping that the Star Patrol will pick up his words, Dave Kenton blasts with his captured beam guns. Calling Star Patrol, calling Star Patrol. I'm smashing force field engines in Coalsack. You can enter, you can enter. Hurry, can't hold position long. Hurry. There he is now. Let loose at him with your beam guns. Melt him into a blob of chemicals. For page 8, I've failed. They can fix this in less than an hour. Hold up. Don't shoot. I know this space hound. He laid hands on me last night. He hit me. Now it's my turn. Take him below to the pits. Minutes later, Dave Kenton is chained to a stone pillar in the torture pits. I guess this is the end of everything. I've failed miserably. Balda will have a repair crew working like mad on those machines. And then he'll come back for me. High above the pirate city, grim ships of war swing into action. Silent explosive rays blast the pirate ships in their launching cradles. KO bombs knock out personnel. We burned out 3 engines, sir, but we got through the force field in time. Star Patrol Raymond cut a path into the Temple of Machines. They're quitting. After them. Pour it to them even hotter. 30 minutes later, all fight has gone out of the pirate ranks. And, Dave, I want to apologize. I don't know whether you planned it this way, but you've done something no other patrolman in all our history has done. Thank you, sir. Next night, on the starlight roof of a penthouse nightclub. Well, Captain Kenton, where do those orders I saw slip to you yesterday take you? You think I'd tell you? You'd probably slug me again and try to beat me to it. You can learn where those orders will take Dave Kenton of the Star Patrol in the very next issue of Strange Worlds. Don't miss it. Do you want to see more videos about Kenton of the Star Patrol and similar characters? Now, onto a quick review of 4 thumbnails of recent Comic Excitement Convention videos that you may enjoy. King Conan movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger. Savage Sword of Conan covers. Maxima, rumored to be in 2027 Superman movie, origin, and later. Poison Ivy, 1966 origin to 2025. Future, Megan Fox. Zatanna, covers, pages, and story, 2010 to 2011. Future, more videos like this one, short and longer, can be viewed at the Comic Excitement Convention Golden Age Comics playlist. Please like, comment, subscribe, and click the notifications bell.